For some of us, arriving at midlife could be really tough. It could be a really difficult time. It could be a time when we feel alone, lonely. It could be because some of us go through divorce, and it can affect you in so many different ways. And you may feel lost, like, oh my goodness, I'm single again? What do I do? Or your children have left the home. And now you're like, oh my goodness, there's nobody for me to focus on, nobody to nurture. What do I do? So can you remember who you were before all of this took place? Hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Sada Sharon Vandalise, and I am a mind, body, spirit, holistic health coach for single women in midlife. So, on this channel, we focus on education for holistic health, like for wellness. We focus on supporting each other through transformation. We focus on creating community and having a safe place. We focus on guidance, and all of that good stuff. So if that's something that sounds good to you at this point in your life, then join the community. So yeah, let's talk about how we bounce back from the life that we created and that now needs to be recreated, right? Maybe you really put your all in raising your children and being a wife, and all of that now is gone. So it feels empty. It feels lonely. It feels saddening. It feels like you're lost. Like you really don't know anymore who you are. But you can bounce back from that. You really, really can, because you are a woman. And as a woman, you are resilient. You could do anything you put your mind to. So I want you to know that, and I want you to get excited, because this is the time when you get to decide who you want to be from here on out. Yes, the sky is the limit. Decide, sit down and think about it. Yeah, you could choose what you want to do with the rest of your life. You don't have to be sad and lonely. You don't. You could be excited. So let's talk about it a little bit. It is a fact that long periods of focusing on other people and other things, maybe you even had a really demanding job and now you left the job, or the job left you. Strange things happen during midlife. Well, let me not say strange things, but changes happen during midlife. Your body changes, right? Your body changes, and when your body changes, the rest of you changes as well. So it's like intense experience. Your mind is different, your emotions are different, your body is different, and maybe you even feel like disconnected from your body, right? So it's really good to put yourself in a really, really good mental state, because it will translate into the body as well. So now, let me look at my notes and let's talk about rediscovering or recreating yourself. So you can make it a point to create a new you, right? And for that, you're going to ask yourself, what would I want to change? What are the things that I think can use a makeover? Is it my hair? But it can't just be that, because that's on the surface level. Let's go a little deeper, right? Um, and say, well, maybe I want to live somewhere else, right? Maybe I want to go live somewhere where I can make new memories. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make some major changes, because that's what's going to create that new you, bring in that new energy, right? So be daring, be brave, be adventurous, and say, yeah, I would like to live somewhere else. Maybe you even want to live in a whole different country. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yes. There's so many women, single women, that move to different countries because life is calmer, life is more affordable, life is nurturing and supportive, the community's there. Yeah. So you may want to take some time and look into that if that is something that has been on your mind. You may want to take the time to reconnect with yourself spiritually as well. So maybe you want to find a spiritual practice that is going to really, really strengthen you from the inside out, that is going to give you on a daily basis something to meditate on, like almost like a scripture, you know what I mean? But that's just, I'm just using the word scripture because, truth be told, I'm not religious, but I am very spiritual. So I do like reading spiritual texts, but that's all up to you. But when you start a spiritual practice, include something that feeds you, that you can study, that you can read and carry with you, and allow it to be, allow it to like settle. It's not even that you have to intellectually think about it. It's just let the words, let the wisdom of what you read, let it settle into your being. Let it just, marinate with you. And then you're gonna see how it comes back, how all of a sudden you're like, oh, I get it. Yeah. You may also want to start a whole new passion, something you've always wanted to do. Maybe you've always wanted to learn to play piano. That's something I want to learn. Oh my goodness, yes, I want to learn how to play piano, and I'm going to. Oh yes. Maybe you've always wanted to take up martial arts. That's another thing that I really am interested in. I'm going to tell you, I have so many things I want to do that I don't know if I have enough years in my life, right? But I'm going to try. So look at the passions that you pushed aside, something you always wanted to do, but you were too busy focusing on raising the kids or being the wife or caring for your parents, maybe your elderly parents, or just having a very demanding job. Go back to that passion and commit to getting back into it and allowing yourself to feel and enjoy this thing that you always wanted to do. Do it. Just do it. Maybe you want to build a community, just like how I'm trying to build a community here, right? Maybe you have a specific agenda that you want to build a community around. I mean, go do it. Be a leader. Go inspire other people. Yeah, yeah. You are a unique being. You know, you came into this life with a whole agenda of things that you were going to focus on, things that you were going to use to deeper develop and expand your being. So go expand, go do that, go do that, please, and share with us. Now, so you can ask yourself a few questions just to get you going, to get the juices flowing. Like, what brings me peace? You know, if that makes sense to you, ask yourself over and over again, what brings me peace? And when you ask yourself those questions, be patient. Be patient, because the answer may not come right in that minute. It may be the next day, right? When spirit drops that answer into your being for you. So be patient with it, but put it out there and be sincere. Like, be really curious to know what brings you peace. You may already know, you may already know, but maybe you forgot. Maybe you forgot, like many of us do, after we have given and given and given and given so much of ourselves away that we completely give ourselves away, right? What lights me up? Similar, but different, yeah? Because what brings you peace is a different quality of what lights you up. What lights you up, it's like that passion, yeah? That is in the same energy, it's in the same in the same branch, yeah. What lights you up is going to be something that you're passionate about. What have I been putting off for years? Yes. So when you ask yourself these questions, you can ask yourself, what have I sacrificed? What have I sacrificed? You can ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to create? So here are some nice questions. What brings me peace? What lights me up? What have I been putting off for years? What have I sacrificed? And what kind of life do I want to create? Do I want to create a life, again, of being busy, like things, lots of things that you want to do and want to fit into your day, like a full day, right? An active. Do you want to create an active life, or do you want to create a life of being laid back and peace and chilling out? It doesn't matter, as long as it is in alignment with who you are and who you want to be. Like, as long as it resonates inside of you, like, yeah, that's really how I want to spend my second chapter of my life. So, yeah, I mean, you could join a book club, for instance, just to give you some ideas. Again, you could join a book club. I think that's a great thing to do. And you could find a spiritual community, like I said. You could find a spiritual community. You could go volunteer somewhere. Yes, volunteering is very, very fulfilling, and it may lead into other things. Things always lead into other things. You just have to be willing to step out there. Yeah. They always lead into something else that you had never expected. That's the beauty of life. And you can also like join meetups, these groups of people that meet up for whatever. Sometimes it's people who like to go biking or hiking, so you could join meetups and go do something, and this way you kind of put yourself in the company of like-minded people. So you can create a community, but you can also join a community of something that that you enjoy doing, right? So there's so many possibilities in today's day and age. It's just you can go online and figure it out. There is so much, but I really want you to get yourself out of feeling empty and lonely, because there is a whole life out there waiting for you. Make it a point. Make it a point. I actually feel like it is so important that you make it a priority to become your own best friend. Yeah, because you could be alone, but that doesn't mean that you have to be lonely, right? I live my life alone. I am single, but I don't feel lonely because I have so many things that interest me, that occupy my mind and my time and my feelings, that I never feel lonely. I also have a connection with spirit, like I have a spiritual practice, so it allows me to feel my angels, to put it like that. It allows me to really feel that I'm not alone. Like I never feel like I'm alone. I always feel like there is other energies, other beings that protect me, that move around me, that watch over me. And I guess if you don't stop to realize that, maybe you won't feel it. So take a minute and realize that your ancestors are always with you. They are always with you. They are always watching over you. They are always guiding you. If you don't receive the guidance, it's not because they're not with you. It's because you have cut yourself off from the guidance and the love that they are 24/7 streaming to you. Yeah, they are live streaming love and guidance to you 24/7. But when you fall into negative emotions, like regret and loneliness and anger and whatever, anxiety and overwhelm, when you find yourself stuck there, then you have cut yourself off from love. Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Bring yourself back to love. Yeah, bring yourself back to love. Talk to yourself, say loving things, know that you are loved, know that you are watched, know that you are protected, and bring yourself back to that loving place so that you can actually feel it, and that it could make you feel really grounded in your life. And as you move around this planet, you're not alone. You're never alone. So, what else do I have for you? I think I don't want to give you too much, but yeah, be yourself. Be your own best friend. Take yourself out to lunch. I go out to eat all the time. To me, it's the most normal thing. I go to the movies by myself. Most normal thing. I actually prefer going to the movies by myself because I can really catch it. You know, I don't have somebody else talking in my ear, which gets on my nerves. So yeah, go read some great books. Get back into reading some great books, and enjoy your own company. Because if you don't enjoy your own company, then you cannot expect anybody else to enjoy your company. You first have to enjoy your own company. Yeah. And yeah, just turn your home into a place that you enjoy being in. Make it like a peaceful haven, you know, just, you know, burn the incense and the oils and the candles, play nice music, dance around while you're cooking your food, and yeah, have a ball. Have a ball just with you. Yeah, yeah. Talk to you. You're not crazy. Talk out loud to you. Call a friend. So I would love to find out how you're feeling. Where are you in your midlife? Are you on the path of recreating yourself already, or are you still in a place where you forgot who you are? Share with us so that we can support you. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, if you got something out of it, join the community. So this way, this information can reach more and more people. And until we meet again, my beautiful soul sisters, I'm wishing you lots of peace and love.